The quad is a central part of the Ryerson University campus. Located within the center of Kerr Hall, it is a common circular laneway and a large green field in the center used by a variety of users.
For Ryerson students, it is a major landmark that orients them within their cognitive maps. Being the only large green space in the vicinity of Ryerson University, it attracts students, staff, and local residents. Nature is a key source of stress relief, especially in a dense urban environment like downtown Toronto. For students, an option like this is important because they're often under high emotional and psychological stress.
During the summer, the quad is used for various types of communal activities like soccer games, orientation, events, convocation, or just hanging out. It is a hub for socialization. In the warm months, the quad becomes a node. The trees are in full bloom and become natural shelter, creating cool shade from the hot sun.
However, during the winter, traffic slows down. Naturally, the winter season doesn't allow for many outdoor activities, leaving the green space virtually unusable. Trace measures indicate that people often use the big path but only create their own paths. Students do use the quad as a shortcut, and local residents use it for walking their dogs. Due to the lack of shelter and muddy conditions during the cold and wet months, this becomes an undesirable place to be. Trace measures also indicate that the area around the trees are highly used in the summertime, but in the wintertime become dead space.
Despite the season, there are limited options for seating and distinguished places to gather. Aside from the large boulders that circle the quad, there are a few benches haphazardly placed at the northeast corner of Kerr Hall. To improve the environment for all, we propose more shelter, increased seating options, consideration for ergonomic and psychologically comforting qualities, heat lamps for winter, and improved lighting conditions during the evening. Without disrupting the identity of the quad, we can improve on areas that already exist by making them more user-friendly, ergonomic, and psychologically comforting to encourage socialization during the gloomy winter months. Shelters and seats can be introduced in different areas, such as shelter above boulders and benches. The benches can be arranged to encourage conversation and create a more inviting environment. Tiered theater-like seating can be created near Kerr Hall North, coincidentally where Ryerson's theater school is located. This would increase the sense of unity among users. During the summer, these seats can be used to watch soccer games and events. During the winter, it would continue to be a place of community with heat lamps to encourage use. As the sun sets earlier in the winter, artificial lights can be placed, encouraging use and improving the security of the area. Overall, the quad can be as lively during the winter as it is in the summer. With a few small changes that don't disrupt the identity of the quad, it can become a node of community all year round.